Well, that part of it made me realize, that it's a much bigger challenge than just checking my ego. It's my ego's all over my life. It's all over my dressing every day. It's all over my house. It's all over my relationships. It's just everywhere. The challenge is so gigantic.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel, ashamed and hopeless.
Mm. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it is.
Did everyone feel ashamed and hopeless?
No. So I could relate to kind of what Lynn was bringing up. I mean, I could feel like my ego. I'm always like, my ego's always filtering things like, how is this going to sound to people, or whatever, or to my own ego. But I think the overwhelm comes from feeling like the scale to which this would be necessary, for to look and feel the way you're describing. Like it feels like you're describing utopia, or that's what I could hear my ego saying, or just, I don't know if that's an aspect of reality or not, but just like it just sounded wonderful though, and I heard myself had some of these kinds of conversations with people when I've been kind of giving back, and I go, well, no, but this is what we're going for though, it's like, this is what we're trying for. And then it's like, well, but how are you going to regulate that? Like, how are you going to, like, who decides who that's enough for you, right? So, I mean, I could just hear those things. But then as I just kept listening, I thought, when you said, like, how much home do you really need? Like, that's something, if you have that commitment, you can start that yourself.
You so right on.
That helped me, like, to go, it's not impossible. Like, we just start, whoever's feeling inspired, you start with it, doing it to your own level. Yourself to the degree that you can, and then just sharing about it. I don't have like all the solution strategy, but that helped me stay with it,
Because I'm calling on people to trust themselves and each other, that if we really believed that our needs would be met, we would not have to compete like this. We wouldn't feel like we had to compete.
It's amazing how simple it is if we just shifted, our that perspective, of really realizing, we've been sold a paradigm, in our capitalist system. And, it's so hard for people to break out of that. And you've given the evidence about like some of those countries, they're the happiest. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're going in the right direction. Right. Yeah. And so I felt both. I feel hopeful, because I think there's a movement here. And I feel also discouraged in some ways because there's so much, rigidity into our way, and our way is the right way,
Yeah. So much attachment.
Yeah.
I think that those of you who are feeling discouraged, like Lynn, for example, it's just your ego. It's your ego is telling you this. It will not even let you be happy. I asked us to visualize what it would feel like to actually feel this way. And instead of you just like falling into that and just feeling like, oh my God, why can't we have this? Why can't we have this? And I know all the reasons, right? But it's like, nah, this will never happen. You're no good. It's like, wouldn't even let you have a moment of happiness. Even on a fantasy level.
Right.
Yet, do you know something? All those fairy tales that are the Disney type fairy tale. All right, isn't that what we're all longing for? Camelot, right? I mean, everybody wants it. But we just don't own it as a goal.